almost got it right. Face recognition technology has become part of daily life, but except instead of controlling security access to top secret spy facilities, the technology is being used to identify the people in that crazy picture from last weekend's beach party. It's all happening, of course, on Facebook, which has been quietly using face recognition software on every photo you upload. And today, a privacy group filed a complaint against Facebook with a government regulatory agency. Here's Nick Schifrin.
Facebook knows me. It knows my friends. It tracks what I like, where I live. It knows my sisters are Christy and Laura. But now, Facebook also knows, well, my face. Of all its 500 million users, it can recognize my face out of everyone else's. Not just mine. If you're on Facebook, Facebook can recognize your face too. Here's how. While we've been uploading more than 20 billion photos, Facebook has been making biometric fingerprints of all our mugs. And now, Facebook has a massive collection of our faces, probably the largest collection in the world. Kind of cool, kind of creepy, controversial enough that European Union privacy officials have launched an investigation. Here's how it works. That's our intern, Brenna Williams.
I'm going to upload some photos of myself.
She's one of millions of people who's using this feature already. When Brenna uploads photos, Facebook recognizes her and her friends and says, hey, that's you, right? Most of the time, it is, and tagging becomes almost automated. Face recognition technology has been around for a while, mostly used by police. They even scanned people walking into the Super Bowl and caught 19 criminals. The guys at Face.com in Israel showed us how Facebook's technology works. They are the largest facial recognition company online.
So this is Nick.
And once they had my photo, the computer recognized me no matter where I was, every time.
This is awesome to us. We're glad that there is a way to make face recognition work without scaring away people and by providing them the value without the creepy factor.
Yes, it is kind of cool. If you have hundreds, even thousands of unsorted photos, you can upload them, and you've got a searchable online album instantly. iPhoto and others already do that, but here's the difference. On iPhoto, the information stays on your computer. On Facebook, you and 500 million other people tag each other, and that stays online forever.
There's something going on here that we didn't know about and probably didn't agree to, and that does cross the creepy line.
Mark Rotenberg runs a privacy group. Today, it filed a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission that says Facebook uses this technology without considering the risk.
There's so much that happens on Facebook that feels very open and transparent. We can see what we post on our walls. We can see the images in which we're tagged. But when it turns out that behind the curtain, Facebook is building a giant database.
Facebook's critics say the site has changed our privacy settings before and not told us. Facebook did announce the face recognition option in December in a small blog post. But it's up to us to go deep into our settings and opt out of new features rather than opt in. Today, Facebook opted...
Now the thing is, how many of us really read the fine print when we join these type of websites? All right, so it's very important that you pay attention to what you're signing up to and for.
Of talking to us on camera, but it told us nobody has complained and pointed out this only works for your friends and not the larger Facebook community. Critics aren't convinced.
We think Facebook's interest in almost all of these privacy disputes has been to try to encourage people, cajole people, maybe even trick people into disclosing more personal information than they might otherwise choose to disclose.
Which got us at Nightline thinking, could we trick Facebook and upload photos of things that obviously aren't me? Miss Potato Head, Chewbacca, this guy, all now tagged Nick Schifrin. Maybe Facebook won't recognize me now. And I tried one other way to confuse the computer. We sent that photo to the guys at Face.com, and yup, they recognized me even in my cover-up. Which just goes to show that a disguise may fool your friends, but it probably won't fool Facebook. For Nightline, I'm Nick Schifrin in New York.
So think about all the information that they have on you. Your friends, your family,
Everybody posts pictures.
Right, everybody posts pictures.
They tag.
And they tag.
Right,
Right.
exactly. So you telling me this Mark Zuckerberg running around with a hoodie on devised all this?
You know, but the thing is, they're creating a database.
Yeah,
And
sounds
if this system
military
was
or
to turn against you, look at how much information you
CIA-ish.
Just don't do
Nice
that.
try. And you too can try out the Nightline Facial Recognition Challenge. Go to the Nightline Facebook page and test your photo against the facial recognition software.
Now, even with this, you go in there to test it, you're putting yourself
Exactly. They're collecting your
They got you
information.
whether you know it or not, 'cause
But
you're going
but
to
you
test
see
it.
where this system came out of.
Well, you know what? Remember Total Recall, that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Right.
Remember? He walked through the airport, his computer recognized his face, and
Yeah, and even what's that? A Minority Report.
yeah.
Okay, but the thing is that but we have to realize where this is coming out of, and it's coming out of where they said they were at. They were in Israel.
Ah.
So they can track you all over the world.
Right.
And plus, everybody posts wherever they are. From if they go on a trip,
Right.
I'm in the airport, I'm here, I'm in the bathroom.
They know it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So they can just
Exactly. So it's you're giving up a lot of your information freely. Okay.
Plus, they said they were at the Super Bowl watching people come in,
Right.
and
It
they
was
got criminals.
19 criminals.
Yeah.
They were able to find 19 criminals. So the thing is that what they plan to do is create these intelligent streetlights. These streetlights will be able to monitor you, and they also be able to record your conversations. Okay. So they already have them in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Really?
In Las Vegas, they have the intelligent streetlights. They call it IntelliStreets. Okay. But now I want to show you a piece here on television. All right. And the new smart TVs.
Them smart TVs are. Just put in your Wi-Fi and it's loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go to this.
Everybody wants smart TVs. I did my sister. I went over there and did her smart TV.
Really?
You don't even need a computer.
Oh yeah.
Facebook
Yeah, you can
and
surf the
everything,
web from the
everything
TV.
On the TV.
Yeah, YouTube, all that stuff.
Everything. You plug in anything, or you hook your TV up, your laptop.
What's really eye-opening here is you watch your TV, but with hack, your TV can watch you. Show us how that works. What's really eye-opening here is you watch your TV, but with this hack, your TV can watch you. Show us how that works.
So one of the things that we were able to do with the Smart TV platform was actually abuse the browser to the extent that we could actually gain access to the camera that's built into the TV. And so what we can prove here is that with a little bit of extra code, we can turn the camera on in your browser.
Wow.
And while this is evident to you right here because we've designed it that way, this is something that we can do invisibly and actually have the camera running behind the web page that you're looking at.
So what this means is I could be sitting here watching TV from my bedroom, and you could be anywhere in the world looking at this image of me watching.
Yep, I could be sitting on a laptop in a cafe in Paris, and as long as I have a network connection, I'd be able to get into your TV and access the camera.
The kind of scary things about it is that it doesn't actually give any indication that the camera's on, and there's no little LED that shows up when the camera's on. So it could actually be watching you and you never even know.
So what you have to think about is, the fact that, we go out and get these televisions, and they change that signal for a reason. All right, because now they can actually watch you in your home, And the smart TV, all that is a computer. It's a computer. So hackers can hack into your computer and watch you in your home. So, you can't imagine what the government can do. Okay.
What is a smart TV, and why is it a playground essentially for hackers?
Right. It's a computer. So instead of just being, a tube and some other electronics, now it has a web browser and it has, a lot of devices are running Linux.
But the real danger is when people start using smart TVs for things like online banking, we can take a popular bank address and translate that into a different IP address to a site that directs to a site that we control. So it may look like your bank's login, but you're actually entering a username and password that goes to us instead of your bank.
In a statement to CNN Money, Samsung says it takes consumer privacy very seriously. The camera can be turned into the bezel of the TV so that the lens is covered or disabled by pushing the camera inside the bezel. The TV owner can also unplug the TV from the home network when the smart TV features are not in use. As an added precaution, we also recommend that customers use encrypted wireless access points when using connected devices. For those of us who are a little freaked out and maybe don't trust all these updates, what's the easiest fix?
So one of the things that you can do with the smart TV, which you can also do with your laptops, is just cover up the camera. Put a little Post-it note over it, a piece of tape, and next time that you want to Skype with your family, just take it off.
Now, the thing is, you don't know if the technology is beyond that.
Right.
But it can still see you in your home.
Yeah, or,
and then you in your own doing what you need to do, and then I think I seen something where the guy drunk a beer or something, and because he was on a 24-hour call, and he put on Facebook, I just drunk a couple beers, and when he got back to his job, they say, well, you on 24-hour call, so you can't drink.
Wow.
So stuff you do when
yeah, see, that's what,
yeah.
Posting everything, posting that stuff on there,
Well,
come back to bite you.
There was a guy on, he was threatening people on Facebook, made some threats,
Yeah.
and they went and locked him up.
Yeah, that was the guy during the time of one of the shootings.
Yeah.
He's talking about you gonna get him, and he put it on Facebook that he's gonna get the people.
But now even employers go through your Facebook to see what.
Your party
Type of
next
person.
weekend.
Right.
Hopefully you ain't do nothing there. You're fired.
But now, the thing is that Samsung has just come out with a new television. I want you to watch this piece. All right.
Christmas is
Must
fast
be Black
approaching.
Friday.
That means millions of people are going to be burning through their savings, lining up just to get their hands on the latest technology.
But look at all the people, and just look at it. They're just so engrossed in materialism.
Right, that's a new religion.
Completely oblivious to the
Materialism.
fact that they are actually paying to have their private conversations recorded and shared with third parties. Take the new Samsung Smart TV. The amount of data that this thing collects is staggering.
Just see what you want.
Farthest action adventure.
It logs where, when, how, and for how long you use the TV. It sets tracking cookies and beacons designed to detect when you have viewed particular content or a particular email message. It records the apps you use, the websites you visit, and how you interact with content. And it, of course, has a built-in camera and microphone with facial and voice recognition for your convenience. But Samsung's new global privacy policy for its line of smart TVs comes with a rather ominous warning. Please be aware that if your spoken words include personal or other sensitive information, that information will be among the data that's captured and transmitted to a third party. In other words, don't say anything private in front of your television.
And people are running out and getting these TVs. And these TVs are recording your conversations and sending it to a third party. They don't say who the third party is.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right. We know who it is.
And then when you get all the pop-up blockers, you know.
Yeah,
I've been watching it. I can feel it.
And writing about the privacy policy for Salon.com, Michael Price writes, I do not doubt that this data is important to providing customized content and convenience, but it's also incredibly personal, constitutionally protected information that should not be for sale to advertisers and should require a warrant for law enforcement to access. There's no need for the FBI to bug your living room.
Now, look at the article. Right, but look at the article that was on this website called Wired. It says the CIA chief says, we'll spy on you through your dishwasher, or we'll spy on you through your appliances, because these smart appliances are able to, they can, see what's going on in your home.
You'll do it yourself. In 2 years' time, the stuff that this Samsung TV can do will be old news.
What's wrong?
Let's say you're having a fight with your spouse in front of your television. Well, that camera and microphone that's been surreptitiously recording all of your private conversations and scanning your body language can now send that information to third-party advertisers so that they can air a perfectly timed commercial suggesting some SSRIs. For them, it's all about targeted advertising. But for the surveillance apparatus, it's about complete information control.
Its primary intention is to transmit data. It receives data from smart appliances, which will be in your home, so that they can, then immediately push back to you what they feel that you need in that moment for advertising purposes. It's not giving us more control. It's actually giving the control to big corporations, to utilities, and to governments who will be sharing in this data that is basically being extracted from the home in a very, very high level of detail.
All of this spying is documented, it's been going on for decades, and now people are just buying into the idea that they need all of these new smart appliances to save the earth and save on energy bills, when in reality, these devices are ushering in a new era of total surveillance bondage. Lining up to buy their crap is helping to construct the panopticon.
What's wrong? Take 4 red capsules. In 10 minutes, take 2 more. Help is on the way.
So you can see where this stuff is headed. Total surveillance. Okay? Total surveillance. Now, that was just more so just to bring you up to speed with some of the things that's going on in the technological world. But let's check.
Are the prices on the smart TVs going up or coming down because the demand is so high for them?
Well, it's interesting because I was just in Best Buy, and Best Buy had a Samsung TV. I think it was like a 70-something inch television, and it was like the original price was $8,000, but they had it on sale for $6,000.
$8,000 for a TV.
But walking that TV,
Dang.
Right? But you're paying for that surveillance.
Oh man.
And then when you ask the guys in the store, it's like, oh yeah, I heard this TV can record your conversations. Oh, I didn't know about that. They don't even
course they
know
don't
what
know.
they
show
say.
me how to deactivate, but they don't have that in instruction if you want to turn this off or turn it off, do they? 'Cause
I don't know. Well, I know they said as a part of the policy, they released a statement saying that you have to be careful on what you say in front of your TV. This is what Samsung is telling you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ah, ain't that something?
But the thing I wanted to go into tonight is kind of dealing with the what I call neo-paganism, all right, or the new paganism. And I want to show you a couple of pieces, and I want you to really think about some of the things that we watch and what it's actually saying. Okay?
That's what my husband say all the time.
I just
want giving you a message here.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right.
Even when I watch movies, there's always some little hidden underlying message in there.
Yeah. Always. Always. But I want you to think about this show.